As I film this right now, we're minutes away from the next Bad Batch episode. So what are my predictions for this episode? So in the last episode, Omega was revealed to be the last remaining first gen clone of Jango Fett, which means technically she is a sister to Boba Fett. Boba Fett being Alpha and her being Omega. So now we're at a crossroads with the Bad Batch making a shaky promise to Omega that they're never going to Kamino, but at the same time, they have to go and save their brother Crosshair. So I think their journey is going to eventually bring them back to Kamino, or at least cross paths with Crosshair, and there's a little narrative room for Boba Fett to show up as well. But I don't have any sweeping predictions, so let's just get into the episode and see what's gonna happen. What's the title? Common Ground. That could point to Boba Fett. They got common ground. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm always really wild about these titles. Got some Imperial and propaganda? Thus is the start of the evil empire. Fight the power! It's probably gonna die for that. The tyranny has started. For the first time ever, I have no clue where it's going.
It's in my best interest to do so, isn't it?
I like her.
Happens to her.
Yeah, Bandana. Just get out of here.
The logic is real.
Yes, sir.
Just the way she said that. Who else could be on Raxus at this time? I'm trying to access my holocron, but I can't recall. Gosh, it's so beautiful. Who is voicing the droid? Sounds familiar.
Sorry. Alright, I'll bite. What's wrong?
It's just a kid being a kid at this point.
I haven't heard back from them yet. It's not fair.
I've got news for you.
This is not fair.
Like
This is outrageous.
You don't like it? What are you two looking at?
Everyone's like, you don't treat Omega like that.
I'm not helpless.
Hey, do we think Cody is leading this platoon on Raxus? You think we'll get to see Cody?
I suggest you leave before.
I mean, I know that they've got something more up their sleeve with this mission.
I'm clocking 4 in the adjacent corridor.
It's not just a smash and grab. Cody is leading this outpost. I really don't know how Djarik works. I mean, like, what should she do next? She presses the buttons, and her piece goes around and just mollywops everybody else.
How do you know to do that?
60.
Dang. She went all in on that one. I knew it wasn't going to be that simple. It's either Crosshair or we're going to meet Cody in this episode. Ooh. Guys, how can you be on stun? They're shooting to kill. Jesus Christ, man. This show in season 7 of the Clone Wars.
What am I doing?
Every planet has been beautiful.
Abandon my people.
I know that ain't it. That can't be it for this episode. That was way too easy. I still don't understand this game.
This is the opposite.
Oh, come
Ease up,
on,
Bandana.
Hunter. Whoa, Hunter. Or Wrecker.
You ready for this?
Yeah, they're both just gonna press a couple buttons and Omega's gonna win, because there's no real mechanics to this game. Okay. So it looks like that was a plot pusher episode. We didn't get very much in way of Crosshair or Boba Fett or Omega or Kamino, Lama Su, Nala Se, Fennec Shand, Cad Bane, but it was still a nice episode for trying to get Omega to feel like she was a fully fledged member of the Bad Batch. We started to see her capabilities with strategy and the game Djarik, which to this day, canonically speaking, I have no idea how it's played, how it's won, how the pieces move around, how you've got 1 versus there's 2 and then you press 3 buttons and then the 1 attacks the other 2 and then you win. But that's besides the point. I was really hoping to see some conclusion to like the Cad Bane storyline or the Fennec storyline or the Bounty Hunter storyline. I think they have to develop the story a little bit more to lead back to Kamino. And since we left the last episode with Hunter making this grand promise to Omega about not going back to Kamino, and then in this episode having to deal with separation anxiety or at least being left behind on this mission, that startling realization that they do have to go back to Kamino could have a little bit more of an impact. I'm not gonna lie, this episode did disappoint me a little bit. Of course, I don't have problems with, and I'm not a stranger to plot pusher episodes, but they've been doing such a great job with the series with each and every episode, pushing the storyline, pushing the plot line, that the subtle step back was kind of jarring. But you know, not every episode's gonna be a banger. I'm just thinking about the episode where Cad Bane was revealed and I was just completely overwhelmed. Then we got Fennec Shand versus Cad Bane. So now I think this episode was kind of like, all right, cool your jets, simmer down, manage expectations, because in the next episode, I don't know. No, in all honesty, I think the next episode is going to have some sort of catalyst or hook that we're going to latch on to throughout the rest of the season. And of course, I ultimately think that hook is Crosshair. What are they going to do about Crosshair? Are they going to go save him? Are they going to break that promise to Omega? Those are the key questions that I'm asking myself right now. But as of right now, Lama Su wants Omega back. Nala Se wants to keep her safe. Cad Bane is working for Lama Su, and that means Cad Bane is still in pursuit. But in any case, that'll do it for my reaction and breakdown of episode 10, Common Ground. We saw some really interesting dynamics between Hunter, Wrecker, and Omega, the Bad Batch working for separatists. But all we can do now is just wait for the next one. But that's the end. On to the next one. For Light and Life, we are all the Republic. May the Force be with you.